Have you ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but it's not your own burdens? It's the constant negativity from people around you, that draining energy from complainers, critics, and energy vampires who seem to suck the joy out of every moment. If you're nodding along, you're not alone. Millions struggle with this silent killer of dreams and happiness. But here's the good news: you have the power to change it all. Today, we're diving deep into how to remove those negative people from your life and reclaim your peace, productivity, and purpose. Stick around because by the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to a brighter, more empowered you. Let's start by understanding the problem. Negative people come in all shapes and sizes. Maybe it's that friend who always finds fault in your ideas, the family member who guilts you into staying small, or the coworker who spreads gossip like wildfire. Their toxicity isn't always obvious. It creeps in through backhanded compliments, constant complaining, or outright manipulation. Research shows that prolonged exposure to negativity can increase stress hormones like cortisol, leading to anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues like weakened immunity. Think about it. Your brain is wired to mirror emotions around you, so if you're surrounded by pessimists, it's no wonder you feel stuck. I've seen this in my own life. Years ago, I was trapped in a cycle with so-called friends who dismissed my ambitions, making me doubt myself at every turn. It wasn't until I recognized the patterns that I could begin to break free. Now, let's build on that awareness. The first step is identification. Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with someone. Do you feel energized or exhausted, inspired or deflated? Toxic people often exhibit red flags like chronic victimhood, where everything is someone else's fault, jealousy disguised as concern, or boundary violations like demanding your time without reciprocity. Take a moment to journal, list the people in your life and rate their impact on a scale of 1-10 for positivity. This exercise alone can be eye-opening. Once identified, it's time to assess the relationship's value. Ask yourself, does this person support my growth? Do they celebrate my wins? If the answer is no, it might be time to distance yourself. But how do you do that without drama or guilt? Here's where the action ramps up. Start with subtle shift. Limit interactions by setting boundaries. For example, if a negative friend calls to vent daily, respond with, "I have 10 minutes right now, what's up?" This trains them to respect your time. If they push back, that's a sign they're not interested in mutual respect. For deeper ties like family, use the gray rock method. Become boring and unresponsive to their drama, depriving them of the emotional reaction they crave. Share less about your life to protect your peace. In my experience, when I stopped engaging with a toxic relative's criticisms, they eventually lost interest and our interactions became superficial but civil. If boundaries aren't enough, consider a clean break. This could mean unfollowing on social media, blocking numbers, or even having a direct conversation. I've noticed our interactions leave me feeling down, and I need space to focus on my well-being. It's tough, but remember, you're not responsible for their happiness. You're responsible for yours. As we push forward, let's talk about the emotional hurdles. Removing negative people often brings guilt, loneliness, or fear of confrontation. That's normal. Society conditions us to prioritize harmony over health, but flip the script. Imagine the space you're creating for positive influences. Studies from psychology experts like Dr. Brené Brown highlight that vulnerability in setting boundaries leads to stronger, authentic connections. Replace the void with uplifting activities. Join a book club, attend networking events, or volunteer. Surround yourself with expanders, people who challenge you to grow. I remember after cutting ties with a negative group, I joined a mastermind community online. Suddenly, ideas flowed, opportunities arose, and my confidence soared. The rising energy was palpable, motivation replaced malaise, and productivity doubled because I wasn't wasting mental bandwidth on drama. Building momentum, let's explore practical tools to make this shift stick. Create a positivity audit routine weekly. Review your social circle and media consumption. Unfollow accounts that breed comparison or negativity. Adopt affirmations like "I deserve relationships that uplift me" to rewire your mindset. Exercise and mindfulness practices such as meditation apps help process lingering emotions. If toxicity stems from past trauma, consider therapy. Platforms like BetterHelp make it accessible. Real life stories inspire. One client of mine, a young professional, ditched a draining roommate and within months landed a promotion because she could focus without constant interruptions. Another, a parent, limited contact with judgmental in-laws, leading to better family dynamics at home. These aren't anomalies, they're proof that action yields results. Now, approaching the peak of this journey, the moment of truth, you've identified, set boundaries, and started rebuilding. But the climax comes when you fully embrace the freedom. Picture waking up without dread, pursuing goals with unbridled enthusiasm, and attracting like-minded souls who fuel your fire. This is the identity shift, from victim of circumstances to architect of your destiny. The pain of removal pales compared to the regret of staying stuck. Science backs it. Harvard's Grant study, spanning 85 years, found that positive relationships are the top predictor of long-term happiness and health. By eliminating negativity, you're investing in your future self. It's not selfish, it's essential. In that pivotal decision to let go, you reclaim your power and everything changes. So what now? Don't just watch, act. Start today by picking one toxic influence and taking one small step. Send that boundary, setting text, unfollow that account, or schedule that therapy session. For more guidance, subscribe to this channel for weekly videos on personal transformation, mindset mastery, and building unbreakable resilience. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. If you're ready to dive deeper, join my free email list at your website. Calm for exclusive worksheets on spotting toxicity and crafting your positivity plan, or DM me on Instagram at your handle with Transform for personalized advice. Remember, your life is yours to own. Make the shift and watch magic happen. Thanks for watching. Like and share if this resonated, and I'll see you in the next video.